Okay, how to be a comp center part 2. Now this right here, I did this maybe either in September or October. So that was like right when the game was still new. And I showed y'all, like some like secret controls that were in the 2KU, some other stuff right here. But now I'm gonna show y'all more like tendencies and stuff that you should think while you're playing as a big man. That's more what I'm gonna do this one. So here's the first build. I have two builds in this video, a undersized, which is a 6'11", and then a taller. So I have a 7'3". I don't have a 7'4", but it's the same difference, right? So here's the 6'11" we're gonna start off with. I'm gonna talk about how I think stuff that you should do while you're in a game on a 6'11" build. So as you see, I have 93 drive and dunk, 90 standing dunk, 83 pointers so I can shoot, 70 ball handles. So if I have to, I could run the ball. Decent defense. It's nothing crazy. 86 block. That's gonna eventually be 88. Then I get 99 defensive rebound, which is crazy, right? Obviously. Then 80 offensive rebound, which is that's like just enough to be able to jump with the people that that also have 99 on the defensive. Right now, speed, the vitals is crazy. 88 vertical, you're gonna jump over everybody, right? Right now, right here, really, if you're on a 6'11", like maybe 6'10", even on a 6'9", but I feel like for a 6'9", it's more obvious. You want to use your speed to your advantage, right? So as you see right here, I'm just running around. I started off in the corner, ended up cutting through the middle. How does that work, right? You got to use your speed. Got to boom, pump fake right there because he's taller than me, so he thinks he's going to block it every time. I'm pump faking every time right here. Now right here, obviously I have two-way. Like I said, you got to up the ball handle. So if you have two-way, you could have some fun, right? So use a spin to crab him. Now he ends up running away, go bang, right? Devious. That's real treacherous, real devious. We out of here, right? Now right here, boom, I'm going to fake the screen. I'm going to slip it right away. So let me tell you something. I did say this in the other video, in the first version of this video. So if you don't hit the screen, right, it's gonna give you a speed boost when you slip sometimes. So you gotta be able to time it. Like if you just click circle and then run to the paint or even to the three, like if you want to dex with it to the three, you could do that. It's gonna give you a slight speed boost. I'm gonna show y'all some. I probably have some clips here with it. Right here, I got towards tenacity again. Could have ran that down like Giannis, but instead I wanted to get the contact, devious, right? This build is real treacherous. If you want to copy it down, like you see how it look right there. I click circle and then end up running out, get the speed boost right there, boom, devious, right? Now the 60. Look at the score. Oh my God, taking that. For the blocks, I don't lie, that's all about intuition. I can't really tell you nothing about that. For the boards on these 6'11s, that have high vert, there's really no trick to get the boards. You just gotta jump at the right time, to be honest. But for the tall player, I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. There's slight little tricks to help you jump higher, to help you jump faster in time. Because obviously the tall builds are not gonna have high rebound like this one. I have 99 on my 7'3". I have 85 rebound, which obviously that's way lower. So you're gonna have to use those little tricks, little whatever. Okay, now we on to the 7'3s. 7'3/7'4. Really like 7'2 to 7'4. These tricks will all work on, right? So I made a 7'3 personally because I wanted to have both 84 strength and 73 drive and dunk. So on a 7'4 you gotta choose one, and on a 7'2, I don't remember why I didn't go 7'2. I think they don't get as many attributes to put up as 7'3s. That might be the reason why. But yeah, I get 99 standing dunk and 92 close shot. So really, the paint is free. Like the paint, I'm dunking everything. If I don't dunk it, I could probably hit a floater if I'm driving, because obviously you don't have crazy drive and dunk to do a drive and dunk every time, right? I have the ball handle. It's the same thing as the 6'11". Basically, just want to have enough dribble. So like, if you want to have fun, or like if you want to dribble the ball sometimes, whatever, right? Now the rebound is only 85. So like I said, there's gonna be some tricks to help you jump higher, to help you jump in time, and obviously you don't have enough vertical. As you see, it's cool. Now let me talk to you about the takeovers. The takeovers, it's a real difficult thing to choose on the tall builds. So I personally always use the hydration hero. So like Speedster and Jet, like those default ones, just to get more physicals, right? More physicals is not gonna hurt you. It's gonna only help you. Now, if you're like me, like you're up in whatever, like you don't need the sharp takeover, you up in it crazy, then definitely you're gonna use Jet and Speedster. Those are the two best ones that you could use. And then the third one that I like is the General, which is a default one. You could change one and then put the Dishmaster Takeover, but it helps you dribble. It helps you dribble faster, and obviously your teammates are gonna make whatever. Like they gonna make 50% contested if you have Dishmaster Takeover and like Dimeron Hall of Famer legend. They're gonna go crazy with it. So the first thing that I want to say for the taller builds, as you see, I just got a crazy jump with only 74 vertical and 85 rebound. So the way that you get these crazy jumps on the taller builds, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to like box out, then let go of L2 right before you jump. So don't jump with L2. On a 6'11", you have 88 vert, 99 rebound. You could keep the L2 button and jump with it. So with these tall players, you want to let go of L2 and then jump. That's how you get the rebounds. It's gonna give you better jumps. It's gonna give you like fight animations. Like it's gonna let you fight for the board more than if you're still boxing out and then jumping because your vertical is just not high enough, to jump over everybody. Another thing I want to really stress the like dexing, the like quick slips, all that. You have to do that often, very very often, because you're obviously the slowest on the court. You're 7'3", 7'4", slowest on the court. You're gonna want to get as much as an advantage as possible. And obviously, like I said, for the 6'11", you want to use speed to your advantage. You want to use height to your advantage. If you're guarding a 6'11", I'm gonna take them standing dunks, take them close shots. As you see on my build, I have a 92 close shot, so I'm taking it every time. And especially if you're guarding a 6'9", you might just want to target him. Like you might just want to score every play. If a 6'9" or to like 6'11" is guarding you and then you're doing quick slips, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna still get past them. Especially if you have the speedster takeover, you're gonna go phew because that gives you plus agility. So and the agility is what like determines which quick slip, which dex animation you're gonna get, right? So it's gonna be real treacherous, real devious. Really, this is just like real simple tips, simple like mind games, whatever. I could do a part 2 to the lock. I still haven't done one to guard. I could probably do one for guard. I could do another one for the stretch bigs. That's like the most common archetype that you see in this game. Like I feel like stretch bigs in 26 are more common than guards at this point. Like it's crazy, especially with the zenning. Like either you have a guard zenning or you have a crazy stretch big. Who's gonna he's gonna just green over you every time with a zen like devious. I want to say like maybe 20% of players have a zen, which is crazy. And Christmas just passed. So word of bro, it might be 25% now. Kids just got a little zen for Christmas, devious. Um, they just try to be crazy, but I'll be honest, I'm not gonna cop no zen. I'm not doing none of that. I shoot 80% on my stretch big with no zen, none of that. What's really the difference between 80% and 92%? With a zen, I feel like if you're doing it legit, you cool. You really don't need it. And for centers, I'm like, being a stretch big or a center with a center, you're just a weird kid. Like it's not enough to say, boy. Because this video is really about centers. You got a center with a center, you're really weird, bud. There's nothing else to say. Um, but yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you learned something, comment down below or the Berkey. But yeah, man, I'm going out of here, bro.